Okay, hey there guys, I wasn't going to start filming here because I'm on a quasi scrap 29,000, but there's a lot of nice cars I missed there. Porsche 911 Carrera Turbo, fucking Jaguar XF, blah blah blah. You know, anyway, it's a quasi scrap, it's not fully scrap. You know. Look at that nice Sleeman delivery truck. Yeah. Saint Joseph Boulevard. No, sorry, you know, I changed my opinion. I keep wishing-washing on this. This is still a piece of fucking junk. Because I was standing for a good 10 minutes and it's just jostling, you know, it's a hard braking, hard takeoff. It's a piece of fucking junk. Anyway, on the other hand, look at what we have here. My most favorite and arguably the most beautiful fire station in the city. Station 30. That is so old that back in the day it was also a police station. Isn't that something? Yeah. Anyway, so, you know, when I film these rides anyway, what are they really about? They're really about what I see out the window, not this piece of fucking junk I'm riding in. The only good thing about it is the seats. That's it. That's it. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, very nice. Scrap. That's the ramp for the front door being deployed and brought back in. Well, it was sunny. Saint Laurent Street, aka the Main, la rue Saint Laurent, heading north. Direction nord. Heading towards Jean Talon, Little Italy. A lot of rejuvenation in this particular area over here. It was pretty run down and ghetto for many, many years. Yeah. Goddamn colorless cars. Jesus Christ, I'll never get over it. Just like how the STM is a bunch of fucking mongrels. Yeah, the reason why I was showing that carriage is that somebody a while back, I don't know, a couple of years ago, 3 years ago or something, they said, you know, you remember back in the day when people would bring carriages, you know, like on the classics, you had to go up the steps and all that. And the carriages, the baby carriages, were so simple that the person would get on the bus, take the baby out of the carriage and fucking fold up the carriage. Fold it up. Man, I know. Why do you think we don't have any fucking high floor buses anymore? You think it's just because of senior citizens? I don't think so. Man, I know. One time I spoke with one time on a classic and she's like, what do you think about these buses? And she's like, well, I manage. That's going to be one of those things I'll never forget. Etched in my brain. Nice. Etched in my brain like so many things. Another thing I've etched in my brain that comes to mind is something my dad told me a long time ago when he was alive, oh, probably over 10 years ago. He said, Elton, he said, you know, Americans, they can make great V8 cars, big cars, V8s, good V6s, but they can't make a good four-cylinder. He was right. Anyway, fuck, even if they're good now, do you really think that's because they're American-made completely? I don't know about that. Those of you who don't know, Ford started doing business and you know, having 4 cylinders in their cars when it started like in '89 with the Ford Probe. So the Ford Probe is not completely American, and they were good cars. There's an old Dodge there. I saw a video not long ago. It was I don't know. There was a group of Japanese guys in Japan, and they liked those old Dodge Rams. You know, 1990s, 2000s. They just like to buy them and modify them and race them with, you know, with the 318s, 360s. I mean, it's the strangest thing. Ugh, what a piece of junk. Piece of fucking junk. Any of you who accept these buses, you're out of your fucking mind, seriously. You know what? You're one of many people who just are happy with the status quo. Fuck that. It used to be better. The status quo. Yeah, I like the color on that Chevy though. Chevy, whatever it is, Equinox. I think we're in Little Italy now. We're entering Little Italy. La Petite Italie. Oh, that's why I wanted to take. See? Non-scrap. Good quality. That is a 2003. Not common for that year. Yeah. Actually, look at that. There's a line of them. Look at that. 1, 2, 3. For the 18 route. How do you like that shit? Eh bang. Ooh, nice Lexus. That's okay. I think I'm gonna get off actually at I don't know, near here somewhere. More construction. Welcome to Montreal, la capitale de la construction. Rusted. Welcome to Little Italy. This place, which has been here for decades. Hey, look, there's a Monte Carlo. And a Grand Marquis. Yo, I seen that Grand Marquis last past summer. Was a young guy that had it. And look at this. Look at that. That's rare. That's a rare piece of junk. That's a Saab 9000. Anyway, what I was trying to say is that this place caught fire over here. See, it was right over there. Love those signs. Anyway, you know, when you see a place like that, it's been around, I think, probably since the 50s. By the way, Fiat also used the same body working in conjunction with Saab. I never understood stuff like that, you know. I mean, what happened to keeping something exclusive, you know? Doesn't matter anyway. It's a piece of junk. I think worse than the 9000. Hello. I see an old step van. Yeah, that's an old step van. Yeah, I knew I had filmed that truck before, parked near Park Avenue. Yeah, like a container on wheels. Thank you, Marco, for telling me that. Of course, what are the odds you're going to watch this? No. Scrap. La rue Jean Talon. Jean Talon Street. Look at that. More quasi scrap. You know, these buses are usually on the 97 Montreal route, actually. Probably from the same garage. I used to go to that second-hand store a lot right here, Renaissance, when I used to work not too far from here. station de métro de Castelnau. De Castelnau metro station. Yeah, people are looking at me like I'm out of my mind. I like that. That's good. I am out of my mind. Oh, did you see that Cadillac? Beautiful piece of junk. Beautiful cat. Too bad that Sedan DeVille went by too fast. It was a beautiful car. I love that color, that maroon, burgundy, whatever you want to call it. It was really fantastic. Again, it's a testament about how, like, you know, today it's the other way around. It's just like basically this is it. You know, you can have this car in any color you want as long as it's fucking black, gray, white, or silver. That's it. Okay, now here we are here at Jarry Park, and I found out through my mom recently that my grandfather would come here a lot back when the Expos would play here before the Olympic Stadium was built for the 1976 Olympics. This is where the Expos played. Yeah, it's a huge, huge park. And I don't know what you call this part of town, though. I really don't know. STM supervisor just went by in his Mazda. I was gonna say this part of town is called Villeray, but what's sure that's up? What's sure that's up? I was gonna say, look at all those colorless cars, and what was parked there? An old Volvo 240 in beige, probably from the 80s, I'm sure. There's a nice MX-3 there. There's the police station. Yeah. There's a crap Sprinter chunk. Alright. At the next stop, I'm wrapping this up because this is like going on, I think, like 13, 14 minutes or something. Rust. Whoa, you don't see a built truck like that too often. Non-scrap. Yeah. Ouf, was a nice Audi there. A8. Bon ben, salut la visite.